What are we doing? If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to the barbecue. My name's Jeff.
You the chef, dog. You cooking.
And we cooking, we grilling. That's exactly what we doing.
So then what seasoning tastes like? God damn!
For those of you who may be new to the situation, we're talking about Anton Daniels, Tasha K, Corey Holcomb. This whole situation started back when Anton went on the Corey show and Corey kind of exposed the flaw in what Anton was doing. Now, Anton is dropping videos saying he's doing this scandal on purpose. He's intentionally doing this in order to boost his channel. That's why he claims he started all of this. It's a huge rock slide of things that have been happening ever since that Corey Holcomb show, and people are getting crushed in the process, and Anton is saying, oh, it's all me. I'm the one who created it all because I needed to create a scandal to get my channel into the algorithm. Now, in the process of him algorithm chasing, he's doing some pretty shady stuff, doxing people. Now, we've been going over doxing for probably about a week and a half now, and people still have no idea what it is. Keisha is running a masterclass on doxing on her channel. She has examples of what doxing is, examples of what it's not. And people in the comments are still not understanding exactly what doxing is. If you don't know what it is, trust me. And I've said it a few times on my channel, but you're just not picking it up. I've seen your names in the comments. You're not picking it up. But doxing has to have a malicious intent behind you releasing the information. Just releasing information is not doxing within itself. If I tell you right now, my sister's name is Stephanie, I'm not doxing her. I'm just telling you that's my sister's name. Everybody knows my sister's name. Her name's Stephanie. Now, if somebody says, hey, this lady right here, that her username is SPQ102, bro, her real name is Stephanie, and this is where she works. If you want to go say something to her about that comment she left, now she's getting doxed. Me just releasing her name Stephanie in a previous example is not doxing. That's me just telling you who my sister is. But the second one, that's where the malicious intent. Somebody is doing something to intimidate or harass you or threaten you. So they're releasing your information to stop you from either doing something, saying something, or acting a certain way. That's what the whole gamut of doxing is on Keisha's channel. And if you still don't get it by now, I know we got people on the short bus. I know that. But we are speaking in English. If you need it in a different language, let us know. We'll have it translated for you. Now, because doxing is so serious, I'm glad Keisha stand on top of it, because people don't understand how serious it is. People can get hurt, even killed, in the process of doxing somebody, and that dox not going well. Now, here's something I got off of O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel. He actually got a lady who's explaining doxing and why it's so dangerous.
What kind of person would dox somebody?
Whenever I see that somebody's personal information was doxed and posted online for the world to see, that's an indication that there is a sociopath in the picture. That is sociopathic behavior. Usually there's a cult leader with a cult-like following, and that cult leader is very angry at someone for telling the truth, posting the truth, giving, people have a First Amendment right. They can express their opinions. And if that sociopathic cult leader is triggered in any type of way, that sociopathic cult leader will gather a group of sociopathic followers. Again, this is like the blind leading the blind. And that sociopathic leader will say, hey, let's get together and dox this person.
Now, that lady's 100% right, because I am a content creator who has been doxed several times within the past few months. And because of that, I've reported people to YouTube. I didn't do anything about it because I'm well armed. So I was like, if you want to use my address, knock yourself out. I can't do anything about what happens afterwards. So Keisha, because she's a woman, and Anton, suppose he's a millionaire who could pay people to do bad things, she reported it to the police, as she should have. If she feels threatened to the point to where she feels somebody may come to her home, come to where she frequents, then she has a right to protect herself. She decided to say, I'm going to press charges against this so nobody else does this. People need to take this seriously. And when I got doxxed, I wasn't that afraid because I know what I am capable of. And I was like, well, thank you for putting all my information out there. But for the people that got that information, test your luck. I am completely against violence against somebody, but I'm not against you defending yourself. For people out there who believe that they can use personal information to harm someone, threaten someone, get others to harm someone and threaten someone, bully someone, that is what constitutes doxing. Simply releasing information and saying, hey guys, this is Jeff's new store. It's a grand opening. We should go today and support Jeff at his grand opening. That's not doxing because you gave the name of the store, the location, and said, let's go support him. He's got a grand opening today. It's got balloons on the front. Everybody go down and support him. That's not doxing. That's free advertisement. But if you say, hey, this is the store he work at. Yeah, that dude that be making that content. Y'all should go down there. I know he get off work about this time. Go down there and pay his ass a visit. You know what I'm saying? He want to run his mouth online. Let's go see what he do in person. Now that's the intent behind it. It's a malicious intent behind it. It's not free advertising. They know why they coming down there. It's for a malicious intention. Like I said, Keisha drops master classes on her channel every day. Until you get it right, you may end up on the other side of charges. So for everybody saying that Tasha K and the lady she had on her channel, whatever her name was, still to this day, nobody knows what her name is, nor do they care. That was not a doxing incident. That was an incident of somebody putting out their own private information. That was not a doxing incident. Once you understand that, move forward. People out there saying, no, she got doxed. No. She had her name under her profile pic on her own. Anybody in their right mind knows on any social media platform you own. And yes, Tasha K is on YouTube, a social media platform. She runs her own website, which is an extension to her social media platform, which means those are both social media platforms. If you get on a social media platform on a Zoom call, you do not have 100% guarantee that social media may not put that on other social media. When you put some on TikTok, it might end up on YouTube. You put some on Facebook, it might end up on TikTok. You don't know. So when you stick something even on a private social media paywall, it may end up outside of that paywall. On YouTube, I have paywalls. I have information in my membership group that could be screen recorded and brought outside of the paywall. Who's to say it won't be? I don't have any guarantee of that. I don't tell people left or right about it, but I know that if I put anything behind a paywall, it has the potential to come to this side of it. So if I don't want personal information out there, don't go to a paywall social media website expecting 100% guarantee on that. If she was working at a job, and they had 4 people at her job, was within a Zoom call for the job at the job. That is constituted as private, not social media. That's 4 people in different offices at work going over the budget. That shouldn't end up on YouTube. That is a private setting. But when you are at work, at your job, but you're linked to a social media website, that same expectation of privacy is not there. And for those of you who don't watch the long live streams, I took a small clip, not even a long clip, just a little small clip of exactly how we got to this point. And Tasha K and Anton Daniels need to be held accountable for all of this. All these videos you sick of seeing. The man who said, I'm going to create a scandal to create content so I can get my name out there. That guy. And Tasha K, who didn't protect the people on her channel by saying, hey, y'all, potentially we are on a social media website, even though it's behind a paywall. It's social media. It's not a news platform. It's a gossip platform, a social media platform that you're paying to be on. This information might make it to the other side of the paywall. Instead of telling her people that from the get-go, she's doing cleanup work and blaming everybody else for it. This is on Anton. This is on Tasha K. They moving sloppy. Like Tasha K dropped that video. Why do you think we're at this point right now? Because Tasha K dropped the video saying she's coming after all these small content creators. And I'm going to tell you how it got like this. She's coming after all of us because we ran a 1 minute, 15 second clip. 1 minute, 15. Why is it a 1 minute, 15 second clip? Because that's what whoever screen recorded that original clip, that's the only part they clipped out. That's all they wanted. So they clipped that part out. And they showed it, and all of us was reviewing that review. So we reviewed a review. So we all got that 1 minute, 15 second clip, and everybody shared the same clip. Not a lot of people knew who that lady was. She was like somewhere on the page. I don't know where she was on the page. I don't even know her name. I actually reviewed the clip, and I don't even know the lady's name, who she's talking about, because we were listening to the woman who was talking. I think it was Tawana. We were listening to her. We weren't worried about anybody else on that whole damn panel. Nobody was worried about him. We were listening to the story being told about Anton potentially having a son. That's what we were listening to. Tasha K made a video, and I think she did it for content, because she could have just emailed each one of us and said, hey, we found out that you ran a clip of a video. Can you do a favor and take that down? She could have emailed everybody quietly. So for everybody hammering on Lakeisha, me, Freezy, House of Hypocrites, Taz the Goat debater. Now, Taz dropped something amazing, and we're going to get into that a little later on. But anybody hammering on us for creating content, trust me, you don't have to watch this. You're here watching it because you want to see it. We are content creators. This is what we do. So if you don't like it, thank Anton, thank Tasha K, because we are going to hold people accountable for the things they said and the things they've done, which is Taz the Goat debater. He is holding Anton accountable at the highest level of accountability. If you have not checked out some of the videos on this channel, man, he is cooking him. I would play some of the clips here, but I'm going to play a little bit. I'll play a little bit to give you a taste. And if it's good enough, if the taste test is good enough, the little sample is good enough, you're like, oh, this tastes good. Go over and get the whole rib. Go get the whole rib.
So then what seasoning tastes like? God damn!
Always a black woman that want to derail your point. Why, man?
I got my own church members. I got my own everything.
I get hit every day.
When black women gonna attack any woman. They attack Cooking with Kaya. They attack everything. Anything.
I was
and everything.
just thinking about that. All these
they
women
attack Molly. They attack Liz. They attack Crystal, Jerry.
And y'all got laws. Well, y'all previously had laws that encourage promotion and all of this stuff. How do you fuck that up? How do you make it so difficult? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because y'all gossip, y'all ugly, y'all negative, y'all always disrespectful to people. You expect for people to tiptoe around you, and
not happy.
And people are tired, especially white people, Indian people, Asian people. They're tired.
Did you get a tattoo of some fingers right on the crack of your cheek too, with some nails on it?
Do something about it.
There's very few great guys that are available. Shit. There's very few normal guys that ain't got a felony on their record that's not available.
And that's another thing I don't like about Anton. The fact that he's always talking about felons. Everybody's a felon. Just a lot of people ain't caught yet. I got a video I did on this channel years ago, and I talked about Supreme Court Justice Gorsuch, and he had the same sentiment. He even wrote a book saying there are too many laws in America to the point where the average American commits at least one felony every day and don't even realize it. That's why I say we have felons walking around that don't even know they're felons. So we can't say because you have a record of being a felon, you're worse than me. I might commit more felonies than you. I just ain't been caught yet. Let me play the clip for you. So many people I've told, it's not about laws. It's about being caught for shit. And a Supreme Court justice said something yesterday or the day before yesterday. A Supreme Court justice said something that I really wanted everybody to see, because it's the same shit I say. It's not about you breaking laws or not. It's about you being caught for laws. Let me find this, because I know it's inside of my thing right here. Let me find this.
Court Justice Neil Gorsuch is marking 7 years on the bench and speaking out on what he believes is an overabundance of laws and regulations in the U.S. Justice Gorsuch authored a new book titled Overruled: The Human Toll of Too Much Law. So much of our conduct is overregulated and by default overcriminalized in many cases that apparently you and I are committing felonies every day without possibly even knowing it.
I think that might be true. Some professors say that there are now so many federal laws on the books, crimes, that every American over the age of 18 commits one felony a day.
Did I not say that the other day? I just saw this video yesterday. But how many times have I said so many of us are criminals, so many of us are felons, and we don't even know it yet? And that's why I don't like Anton. He doesn't have a high IQ. He, for some reason, thinks the only felons in this country are people who are documented felons. People commit felonies every single day, and they're not caught yet. Some of them commit felonies that they don't even know they're committing because we have too many laws on the books. That's why I don't judge people based on their criminal record. So when he went up and tried to throw out Freezy's record, tried to throw out Lakeisha Keisha's record, I said, this dude is not intelligent. He is a low IQ trying to get the lowest hanging fruit off of the tree without thinking at a higher level of IQ to say everybody commits felonies. We're just not caught yet. Some of us don't even know it yet. But Anton is a low IQ thinker. He caters to low IQ people on his channel. When I hear him say, oh yeah, but dude's a felon, I think everybody on that panel was a felon. Guaranteed. I know somebody on that panel did a felony today. Not even probably leaving a house yet. They probably did some type of wire fraud. You could do wire fraud just by moving money here and there. How many people get caught for wire fraud for illegally transferring money to somebody else from money from like drug money or money they got from doing food stamp? Hey, you know what? I'm going to buy food stamp off you today. Okay, just cash at me $100 and I'll bring you to $200. That's wire fraud. That's a felony. So you just committed a felony. You ain't even left bed yet. You just sent somebody $100. They're going to give you 200 in food stamps later. Wire fraud. We have more felons around us than people can even count. But yet Anton always puts people down. Don't judge people because it might just be you. Now we have a lot more video to go. I dropped a live stream yesterday that only probably got about 6,000-7,000 views on it. So more people need to watch that. I will be cutting that up into clips, playing it just like I did my other live streams. And I still got live streams from that one, the Tasha K live stream. I got to pull some of that stuff off because I know my live streams are long and a lot of people don't want to watch it, but there's good information in there. So I'm making small to-go plates. I'm giving you a to-go plate, wrapping it up in aluminum foil, making it smaller for you, saying, hey, here you go. Eat that. That's good. You can have that for lunch tomorrow. That's what I do with my live streams. It's a huge barbecue when we had them live streams. I mean, we in there laughing, cracking up, having a good time. Few trolls come through. We let them laugh and play for a little bit so they can get some engagement because I know they want to be engaged at the barbecue. But eventually we kick them out. But I appreciate even them coming to the barbecue for the engagement because of all the places they could be on YouTube. They coming to the barbecue. They want to be here. I'm that old school chef. Catch me grilling while I'm looking all around up in the spot. Now I got you suckers cooking at the barbecue. Go on and grab you a plate. On Teresa chocolate cake, got you watching your weight. We at the barbecue. Even the haters want to be here. We welcome, and you can stay for a little bit till you get unruly. Once you get unruly, we gotta send you about your way to where you know your home is. We don't know where you come from, so we send you back home. But you guys are always welcome to the barbecue. Come down, chop it up with us, feed each other soul, giving information, dropping knowledge. Because like I said, I'm always trying to give you something to think about. The barbecue ain't just about over here criticizing people. We try to make sure we solve a problem, an IQ issue, thought, get people off the short bus. A lot of people don't know what's going on. Make sure you hit up Lakeisha Keisha, hit up Freezy, Taz the Goat. Definitely hit up Taz the Goat because that little clip I played, oh, that ain't even the best part of it. Hit up Taz the Goat. I think I'll put his link down in the description below. You guys have a great day. See you on the next video. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This ain't a rap about Anton. See me back at the barbecue, we did it again. I might review another video, remit it again. I'm about to spit it again. It's written all on my face. Don't even waste it saying nothing, man. Just pick up a plate. I try to keep it at a pace that you can easily relate. All these bags that you chase, both your feet get to 8. I put your feet to the 5, put the 5 to your soul. I got control of all these panels that you idiots troll. It's like I broke in the code, then I broke in the mode. It's gold mode, with hieroglyphics broken the gold. See, I told you before, I keep it real on the grill. Algorithm got you arguing with panelists still. How you feel about your deal on a panel when these men come? Of course, he's just a narcissist, but he's paying your income. Lashing out, crashing out for hours, but we been done. Laughing at the kick drum, savages, and then some. Heidi ho, here we go, more checks. Grew up in the projects, blasting national effects. Cadillac got wrecked, that special ed on deck. I got it made, I just had to pay my respects to the ones that came before me, the ones that told the story. Back before the glizzy suits and dudes was acting corny. See, men's with men and women was fine. All without the BBLs had the nicest behinds. 88 or 89, we was standing in line. Now they cash out your credit card to hit you on chime. And they never spit rhymes, it's just blase blah. When they try to explain, it's like why say why. I just pay my fines and keep myself out of jail. Apologies to take the wheel to keep myself out of hell. I'm thinking I gotta sell where either I gotta jack or either I gotta minimize the debt that I stack. Okay, I'm running with that because I'm knowing the play. I'm about my way. I hope you have a nice day at the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Man, that girl so fine, she at the barbecue. Radio station WBBQ, coming directly at you right now on radio station YouTube 300 FM. I'd like to send a special shout out to all of you sack grabbers out there trying to grab that sack and get that stack. We see you. All of you that are new to the barbecue, understand how this works. You bring a casserole and we supply the meat. We keep it grilling and all of us can eat. Like to send a shout out to the special guest we got here in the studio, coming live and direct from the capital city, Detroit. Let's hear it from my man, Anton Daniels. I'm not 100% sure how you guys are doing at this radio station, but last I heard, the barbecue ain't shit. That's the last I heard. I'm not completely entertained by the fact that you want to call my bag chasers sack grabbers. Ain't nobody sack getting grabbed. Listen, barbecue, ain't nobody sack getting grabbed. You're making that up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.